Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. The game is currently at a low point in his life after losing his dearest one. The Compton artist, who is still mourning the loss of his grandmother, shared a heartbreaking post on Monday, July 20th, as he pitied himself for having no father and no grandparents anymore. The rapper, whose real name is Jayceon Terrell Taylor, posted on Instagram a throwback picture of him as a kid. The young Jayceon was shirtless as he sat on the beach, but instead of looking excited, his face showed a sad expression. The game used the photo to reflect his feelings now after losing some of his family members. If missing your father and grandmother had a face, a boy who once had a full family is down to one parent and no grandparents, he wrote in the caption, before asking his followers to pray for me. In no time, the comment section of the post had been flooded with uplifting messages, as one who has also lost grandparents wrote, "I have no grandparents and no parents anymore. Appreciate what you have and sorry for your loss." Another reminded the game to stay strong for his children. "Praying for you, homie. Stay up, because now you have kids to carry on." A third user similarly wrote, "Unfortunately, that's just the way of life. Stay family orientated and raise your babies the same. No greater love." "Everything is going to be all right. God is watching over you, dog," someone else shared, a well-wish for the hate it or love it hitmaker. "Praying with you, big bro," read another comment, as another added, "We always got your back, game. I'll feel for you and your family." 2 days before, the game expressed his deep grief over the loss of his grandmother, Lily Marie Fraser, in another Instagram post. Showing pictures from the funeral, he's seen breaking down in tears while sitting next to her coffin. "This was the hardest thing I've ever had to do," he wrote in the caption. "I've never known a life without you, so today feels different. There's an emptiness attached to your passing that can't be filled with anything on this earth. You were and will always be my angel." He admitted that the thought of being left by his loved ones makes him scared. "I've always thought, what if something happened to my mother, especially after losing my father? Then I see people lose their children and I think to myself, how are they able to live with that? I even think about myself dying one day, but it's so crazy to me how I've never thought about you leaving this world. Never once occurred to me that it was a possibility because you've always been there." Praising his grandmother for being so beautiful, so strong, so loving and non-judgmental, he described her as the head of a beautiful family that you built with your own hands. He continued, there is no me without you, and I know you can see me hurting. Help me like you always do, Grandma. Show me the light just one more time, please." The game said, "It didn't seem real until they buried her. I waited with you the entire day until the sun left footsteps across the sky," he shared, "till everyone was gone and I shoveled every grain of earth into the ground until it was filled because I felt that was the least I could do to show you how much you've always meant to me." As he struggled with the pain, he held onto his grandmother's words of wisdom. "I lost a huge piece of my heart that can never be replaced, but as you would always tell me, all living things must perish, but do not fret, grandson, because the earthly body is merely a costume borrowed by God to be used on earth until he calls you home and your work here is done. I love you, little lady, and I will miss you being here," he continued before concluding, "the only way I've known you to be. Sleep well, Queen." Thanks for listening. Please like, comment and subscribe.